It's been a long time.
I'm still standing in front of the Blu-rays, and that means it's rapid-fire reviews time, if you haven't noticed the last couple. Finally, I'm wrapping up this particular recording day with Portal 2, which I meant to review a long time ago. I thought Mike was going to play it, and when I texted him, like, Portal 2, man, we got to review it, and he's just like, no. So I don't know what that meant entirely, but Portal 1, which is part of the Orange Box, was great. It was a nice little, I don't know what it was, but it was really well written and, you know, kind of an interesting video game experience. Portal 2 is a standalone now, so for $60, what more are we getting? Well, of course, the scripting is spot on. The humor is amazing. We get multiplayer co-op now, which is really, really neat. You can do locally. You can probably lose a few friends playing this multiplayer. The only problem I have with the game is it is short, and there isn't a lot of things to do after you beat the game, unless you really enjoyed the story, you want to do the entire thing again. I've already mentioned the voice work is really good. J.K. Simmons shows up for a bit in here, and I love that dude. The story itself goes, you are the same test subject from the first game. Guess what? You have a whole new plethora of things to go through, maybe eventually leading you to escape. GLaDOS, very much not dead, and I mean, there's a lot of twists and turns. I won't really spoil in here, but some of the humor comes late in the game when a true enemy presents himself, and GLaDOS, you know, turns out to not be so bad. If you played the first Portal, you kind of have the basic idea down. Blue portals, orange portals. Now there's a bunch of new goop and such to throw down. There's ones that make you run along the floor really quickly. There's ones you can bounce on. There's ones that make you allowed to shoot portals on any surface. This leads to a lot of points in the game, when I played it anyways, with a friend, that he was kind of overthinking puzzles in some cases, because when you can put a portal anywhere, there's a lot of places on the map that you can get to that you're never supposed to. Like, I'm here, well, this isn't where I was supposed to be at all, I found. And that's the only thing that slowed us down late in the game. Otherwise, 6 hours to complete the single player. Co-op is somewhere around there too if you have a competent partner. They are going to be supporting the game with some free DLC later, but by that time, I don't know if this will still be in my collection. Once it's done, it's kind of done. And $60 is a little... No, it's a lot too much. $40. Like, this is a budget title game as far as I'm concerned. A budget title game with AAA voice acting, you know, graphics and scripting and stuff like that, because the 6 hours it does last are amazing. So it's an amazing rent, I guess is what I'm saying. Definitely above average. Valve knocks it out of the park. Again, it's just that there's not a lot of longevity to this particular title. So Portal 2 gets a 6 out of 10 for me. And all I'm thinking about now is I'm pretty sure I gave Black Ops a 7 out of 10, and that's unjust. But Black Ops had a lot to do. So Valve, throw some more modes in here, make it longer, make a create your own level thing in here. I mean, if you're going to do anything past the make your own level thing, people would eat that up. Me, personally, not so much, but I would take it into account when rating it. So yeah, 6 out of 10, Portal 2.
How have you been? I think we can put our differences behind us. For science.